This is a video review of Mega Man from the first series of Funko action figures based on the Mega Man video game. So I thought I'd start reviewing figures from other lines aside from Transformers. So while I do focus on collecting Transformers, I do pick up some figures here and there from different lines when I think they're cool. So I did play a lot of Mega Man in the late 80s and early 90s. So when I saw this figure on the shelf at my local EB Games for a very reasonable price, I had to pick him up. So this particular series and this particular wave, they're releasing 4 versions of Mega Man. One in red, another in green, and another in dark gray, each representing Mega Man when he uses weapons from different robot masters that he's defeated. So the red one will correspond, I guess, to Fire Guts, not Fire Guts as Transformers, but Fireman, and then the green one for Leaf Man, and the gray one for Electro Man. I do prefer the default Blue Bomber, and I'm not really sure if I want to pick up the others. Okay. It also has for the first wave a figure of Dr. Wily, which looks really cool. I might pick him up, but I'm still over the fence. Anyway, focusing on Mega Man, as you can see, he's a really nice looking figure. He's not too terribly tall. He stands at around 4.5 inches or 11.5 centimeters. So decently sized, not too tall. But anyway, Mega Man isn't really that big of a character anyway. Let me stand him up so you have a good look at the figure. So here, that very hard joint. Okay. He comes packed in this configuration, which is like closed fist on the right arm, and then this buster cannon on the left. He does come with a replacement closed fist that you can replace this left arm with, as well as an open palm hand for the right arm. That's about it. I wish that they came with like weapon specific blast effects, so like this could be like a buster cannon effect, and then the leaf one will have the leaf and things like that, but no, this is what we're getting. So I guess that's fine. Now to replace these, it's just as simple as it's not a tight joint, so not too scary. See, it's just a focus. It's a very soft mushroom peg, so pretty easy to replace. Same goes with the other hand, so just pull it out and replace. Same, there's a small detent here, so yep, that's it. So he does suffer in terms of posability, and he's not the most posable Mega Man figure, but for a $25 Australian dollar figure, it's not too bad. So in terms of articulation, you can look somewhat up, somewhat down, has side to side motion. The arms can go all the way up, can go all the way around, hindered by the head. His elbows can go almost 90. There's no hinge at the top of the elbow, which is unfortunate. So you can't really rotate the upper arm. You can rotate there, but that doesn't help much anyway. And then there's a wrist swivel. He does have a waist swivel. Forward motion is very limited, as well as back, as well as side, barely any side. Has a knee joint at less than 90 degrees, and surprisingly he does have a ball jointed foot. So yeah, I mean, not bad in terms of articulation. You just have to finagle it a bit. So like that, to get that open stance, I actually had to rotate this forward and rotate the back leg. You just have to be creative in terms of how you pose it. But yeah, not the best, not the most poseable figure. Now let's look closely at the details. I mean, that face is Mega Man. For what little paint there is, it's very cleanly painted and detailed. Has those three vents at the back, I guess. Gray neck, and everything else is just plain plastic. It does have the red coloring on the up below the feet. So yeah, whatever painted places are there, yeah, it's pretty well painted. So for some size comparisons, just raise my camera as he is a tiny figure. Some size comparisons, here he is beside Ultimate Sonic figure. So here he is with another video game character, Steve figure. Yeah, they don't scale, but can you do? Then here he is with my default transformer comparison, Dreadwind. And also here he is with DC Bombshells. Oops. Harley Quinn. Again, it doesn't scale at all with anything, but yeah. And then my two favorite figures, Paul Rudd and Daisy Ridley. Then last comparison, here he is with Mark Ruffalo on Skids. Oh, sorry, on Squeaks. Okay, that's it. So yeah, he's not the best. Like I said, he's not the best Mega Man figure, not by a long shot. But then he's probably 10% of the price of the others. So really depends on what you want to accomplish. In terms of like keeping him on your shelf, he does look nice. Let's look the part, and you can put him in pretty dynamic poses. Just don't expect a lot of more dynamic ones. Okay, so that has been the review of Funko Megaman, specifically the blue bomber coloration. Thanks for watching.